So for those of you that don't know, Captain Falcon has had one of the most exploitable recoveries in basically his entire existence in Smash Bros. Since Melee, because of his ability to get hit out of his up B, now known as a tech check. It has been very brutal for him to recover. It is the same for Ganon, but in patch 11.0, they actually got rid of tech checking for the most part because they made the up B lag once you hit someone with Falcon 20-something frames less. So I just want to talk about Captain Falcon because of that, where I think he is in the meta, because I already thought he was a good character, which I'll touch on, and just, yeah, what I think is going to happen to this character moving forward. But always, subscribe, bell notification, blah blah, but let's go to it. Captain Falcon over the course of the game has actually got a ton of buffs. Even I think starting at 3.0 he had a Raptor Boost buff. They decided that wasn't enough, and in 10.0 or 9.0, I don't remember which one, I think it was 9.0, he got a slew of buffs between his up smash, his Raptor Boost, his Falcon Kick. There were a ton of things that got buffed that just made Falcon a lot more scary of a character. However, outside of the buffs, honestly, the biggest thing about Captain Falcon that has improved is his combo game. With the discovery of IDJ and making that consistent, Captain Falcon combo game went crazy. There are so many 0 to deaths, there are so many 30 to deaths, 40 to deaths. This character can combo you with platforms, without platforms. It is ridiculously scary for basically anyone against Captain Falcon. Like, he can hit you and kill you, or at the very least deal 70% and put you in a really uncomfortable situation. Because of that, I thought Captain Falcon was really, really good in 10.0. I actually put him in borderline top tier. I think I put him in like top 30-ish in the game, because I think between the buffs and IDJ, he got really, really scary. However, of course, there was still something holding him back, being his recovery, because he's exploitable off stage, and again, with tech checking, you can put yourself in the way of Captain Falcon's recovery if they had to up B forward, and then tech the stage and kill him if you had a spike, or if you had a low sending horizontal move, you could tech and then hit him with that anyway, and it would lead to him dying, or at the very least taking a ton of damage in situations where he really shouldn't be. But now, he doesn't have that anymore, because he has 20-something less frames of up B lag. So now, if you want to tech check Falcon, you have to be absolutely perfect, and there is very little time to reposition where you are against Falcon, essentially just getting rid of his biggest flaw. The only flaw that still exists with Captain Falcon is the fact that he's a heavy fast faller, so sometimes he does get comboed fairly hard, but honestly, compared to most characters that he fights against, he's going to combo them harder than they're going to combo him. There are a couple of exceptions with this, and sometimes he does struggle with really, really good out of shield options. Think like Mario's up B, Game & Watch's up B. I would say Zero Suit's boost kick, but that got nerfed. So he honestly can sometimes struggle with good out of shield options because his stuff isn't entirely safe, but the reward you get off of hitting someone with Captain Falcon, and of course just his speed in general, the fact that he has a command grab in his up B, make him have a very versatile offensive kit, and this character, now that the defense is going to be a lot less scary, is going to be an absolute menace. A lot of times, in order to prevent themselves from getting put off stage, Captain Falcons would have to DI poorly into combos and then just take more damage to make sure they wouldn't get hit off stage and potentially die. But now, because Falcon's recovery is better, less exploitable, he's going to not have to do that. He's going to take less damage than he would on average, and of course, those random whoops you die at 30 are going to happen way less frequently, which means that Captain Falcon is now an incredibly consistent character if you can get the instant double jump stuff down. So what does that mean for Falcon? I honestly think it means that Captain Falcon is an incredibly viable character. I think he is top tier. Yes, my top tier is still big. It's around 20 to 25 characters, especially with Mythra and Pyra getting added, and, you know, Captain Falcon maybe coming up into top tier, so the top tier might be getting a little bigger, but I definitely think this character is top 20. I don't know what his flaw is. He has a better neutral game because he can up B more in neutral. Of course, like, the lag is still there if you miss, but, you know, I've seen people like Nixie and Fatality up B someone in the middle of the stage and then get a better position off of it because they can move in the air or air dodge 20-something frames faster, which allows Falcon to get a lot better advantage states after hitting up B. It's not like a reset into neutral or just only a ledge trap. It is actually really scary offstage pressure. Like, what did they do to this character? This character, like, Falcon is probably the most buffed character in all of Smash Ultimate throughout its history. The only other character I can even think of that would mirror that is Sheik, because Sheik was also a mediocre character at the beginning. Mediocre, I mean bad. But I think Falcon right now is better than Sheik, and probably started at around the same area, so I think Captain Falcon is the most buffed character, and honestly, I'm personally scared, because I've always had a good matchup with Captain Falcon, right, between, or I guess outside of Melee. because Melee is the reason I started not liking Captain Falcon in general, but in Brawl, Falcon was bad. In Smash 4, Pikachu was arguably Falcon's worst matchup, and for a long time in Smash Ultimate, Pikachu was considered the second or third worst matchup for Captain Falcon, but a lot of that was because of edgeguarding. So if I can't edgeguard the character nearly as frequently, that matchup might actually not be that bad. I would still probably assume it is very slightly Pikachu's favorite due to the combo game and up air bridges working on Captain Falcon, but this character is a menace, and I don't know other than Game & Watch who solidly beats this character. I think another pretty bad matchup is Mario, but honestly, I think that a lot of the matchups that Captain Falcon went even with will now be advantages because he doesn't have to worry about the swing factor of dying. I think a lot of the matchups that were 55-45 out of Captain Falcon's favor, so like 55-45 favoring the opponent, are now going to be even because, again, a lot of what Captain Falcon's flaws are in terms of matchups is just, oh, you got hit off stage, you might die, whether you're up B trades or whether we just tech check you and spike you off stage and kill you. Like, it was a really, really big deal to get hit off stage as Captain Falcon, so I feel like a lot of the negatives that Falcon has in matchups are just gone. So now you have to play a scary neutral with an incredibly potent burst character that has kill moves that you can kind of spam at like 75 to 80% in up smash, and combo starters, and so many traps, and of course he has two framing with down tilt and downer. He has pretty good edge guarding. He can actually just go off stage more now because he's not going to be as scared off stage, so he can actually go for things like weak knee into nair. He can go for nairs, he can go for back airs and spikes a little bit deeper, because if they end up getting in the way of your recovery, if your opponent ends up intercepting your recovery, you'll be fine. Again, are there some specific situations where Captain Falcon isn't going to recover and will still get tech checked? Yeah, but if you are in those positions, you know, that's kind of unfortunate for Captain Falcon, but at the same time, it's kind of feels just like, oh, you got edge guarded, which is going to happen for basically any character in the game. Even characters like Pac-Man and Pikachu get edge guarded sometimes, so getting edge guarded sometimes is going to happen, but the fact that it's not an incredibly huge exploit of the character and a big problem for him makes him ridiculous. I'm so scared. I'm so scary. And a lot of the footage that you're seeing right now is from before the buff. I'm talking, this was 10.0 what I'm talking about with Fatality right here, of the first 10, which is some of the matches I've been showing you. But like, this character is crazy. They're insane, and I'm so not looking forward to fighting this character, but if you like Captain Falcon, you will probably enjoy it, so let me know down in the comments below if you are the most excited about this buff, because honestly, I think that this buff is the most influential of all the characters that got buffed in this patch, because a lot of them were like mediocre characters that got slightly better, whereas Falcon was almost a top tier and now got buffed to probably top tier. Like, he's top tier now. Captain Falcon, in my opinion, is officially top tier, and yeah, that is going to be about it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. As always, social media, Panda, and partner stuff is down below. Again, just let me know what you're thinking of this type of content, because if y'all aren't liking it, I might stop, but I've just been enjoying talking to the camera in general. As always, social media, Panda, and partner stuff is down below, and I will see you all next time.